Are you a trad wife or a working wife? Hi, welcome back to Supermom Knows Best. I'm Erin. Well, if you haven't figured out by now after last week's videos, I'm a little bit of a trad wife, minus the really cute 1950s clothes that you've seen on a couple of TikTokers. I'm more of a yoga pants kind of a trad wife, I gotta say. But yet at the same time, I'm a little bit of a working wife. Yes, I have the luxury of staying home. I also have the luxury to work from home. I'm a travel agent. My agency is based out of Mobile, Alabama. I don't live in Mobile, Alabama. My agency goes and finds individuals all over the country to come and work at our agency. Everybody works from their house. Some people have nice fancy offices in their home. I like to work on my couch with my laptop in my lap and wearing my yoga pants. It took my family a long time to recognize that it was a real job. They thought it was just a hobby working from home. And for the last 3 years, I have been a top selling agent in my agency. So working from home is a real job, as well as taking care of my 2 lovely children and my husband. As I've stated before, all 3 of them are on the spectrum. So my house is never boring, hardly quiet, and we're always figuring out or taking care of something. I needed a job that was at home. It was the only way that everything was going to function and work. I needed to be able to take care of everything. Yes, my children help and my husband helps and everybody is wonderful and great. But I still need to be here. I still need to make sure everything gets done correctly. She's sounding like a helicopter parent, which she talked about before. I am not. I told you, I'm only a helicopter parent at the beginning of the school year. To make sure meltdowns and tantrums are non-existent, our house must run smooth, on time, and organized. That means cooking food or ordering what everybody is going to eat or want. I do not cook every day. I am too busy for that. A lot of trad wives, bless them, they are organized, they are on it, and they cook every night. And about twice a week, I go, you know what? I'm done. We're ordering. And Uber Eats and DoorDash is my best friend. I think the takeaway here is to aim for a balance. A lot of people think you have to be one or the other. And I don't think that's true. I think if you can strike a happy medium, a happy balance between being a traditional wife and being a working wife, I think you might figure out the secret sauce because you agreed to have a partner in life. You agreed to have somebody that you would be there and hold their hand and walk hand in hand through the years. You also agreed to have little people who you would be responsible for and help one day become bigger people. We can't do that if we're letting somebody else raise our children. We can't do that if they're always in daycare or at school in the aftercare program. We have to be present. We have to be there. That's why I picked the job that I picked. I wanted to make sure to be there. Now, I speak from experience. I worked in daycares when I was younger before I had children. Like I've said before, I was a teacher and I retired from teaching when I had my oldest. But before I became a teacher, I was a daycare worker. I ran the summer camp programs at 2 different daycares over a couple of summers, back while I was in college in my early 20s, late teens. I saw children getting dropped off at open at 6:30 in the morning and getting picked up at 6:30 at night. I saw them taking their first steps in their room that they were in for those 12 hours. I saw kids clinging to the nursery care worker who had been with them all day and refusing to go to their parent because they didn't know what they looked like. I swore that was not going to be me. I was not going to do that to my kids. I couldn't. So we made the sacrifices so we didn't have to. Which during those 7 years, while I was home from the birth of my oldest to going into kindergarten of my youngest was 7 years. And I stayed at home every day. Now we did activities. They went to preschool. They went to Mother's Morning Out. They went to gymnastics. We went to the library. We went to the park. We had picnics. We had play dates. We did all the things, but I was home. I was there all day long. And the minute their father walked through the door, I threw the children at them and I ran away and took a shower. That's the reality. of how somebody feels when they're home all day long. But we do it because we love them and we want them raised the way we want them to be raised, and not by some nursery care worker that they see for 12 hours a day. So try to strike that balance. Try to be home and see if you can find a job to work from home. Since shutdown in 2020, a lot more jobs have opened up to where you can work from your couch in your yoga pants. You don't have to wear the 1950s dress that the TikToker influencers wear, although she is adorable. You don't have to wear those. Again, be you, but find that balance. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.